Adventures in Murfreesboro is produced in cooperation with Murfreesboro City Schools.
When you're with Murphy in the Burrow, it's one big adventure after another. When you're with Murphy in the Burrow, you can count on a whole lot of fun. Murph has lots of special friends you never know, who'll be dropping in. Come see what they're gonna tell us, see what they're gonna do. It could be artists with easels, builders with tools, inventors, creators, or kids from our school. Someone sharing story time, friends making music, or making words rhyme, having a good time. When you're with Murphy in the Burrow, it's one big adventure after another. When you're with Murphy in the Burrow, you can count on a whole lot of fun. You can count on a whole lot of fun.
Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream.
Merrily, 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 life is but a dream.
Oh, hey, John.
Hey, Murph. Boy, it sure is a nice day, isn't it?
Oh, it sure is. And look at all the cool stuff I've got right here.
Let's see. We've got a bowl of water, some keys, a flower, a ping pong ball, a rock, an egg, and a paper boat.
I've got a whole fleet of paper boats.
You're right, Murph. So what's it all for?
Oh, it's for my super smart scientific summer.
Super smart scientific summer. Wow, that's a lot of S's, Murph.
I know, right? Did you know that a bunch of repeated sounds in a word is called an alliteration?
I didn't litter.
Oh, not litter, dude. Alliteration. You gotta learn to say it like me.
Alliteration. Is that good enough?
Oh, it'll do, dude. It'll do. Get it?
I get it, Murph. But you still haven't told me what all this is for.
Well, I've decided to call this summer my super smart scientific summer.
You said that before, Murph.
Yeah, and I'm going to spend this summer reading and doing and learning about cool scientific things.
Oh, well, this must be a scientific experiment then.
Oh, you got it!
What are you learning?
Well, I'm learning about things that sink and things that float. Do you want to learn about them with me?
Sure, Murph. That sounds like fun.
Okay, let's take turns seeing which of these items will sink and which ones will float. You want to do it?
Sure.
Okay, you go first.
All right. I'm going to start with the flower.
Do you think the flower will sink or float? Oh, look, dude.
It's floating.
Yeah. Okay, awesome. Now take it out.
All right.
What's next?
How about we try the keys, Murph?
The keys. What about the keys? Do you think the keys will sink or float?
Here we go, Murph.
Oh, wow. They did not float.
No, they did not. Down to the bottom they went.
They sunk.
All right.
Oh, now they're dripping. Okay.
How about the ping pong ball? Let's try it next.
Oh, next. Now the ping pong ball. Will it sink or will it float?
It
No,
floats.
it does. It floats.
How
I
about
wonder
that?
Why?
I don't know.
Okay. What's next?
All right, next we have the rock.
The rock. I'm kind of guessing about this one, dude.
What do you think?
Do you think the rock will sink or float?
Here we go.
Whoa, that was a big sink, wasn't it?
It sank like a stone,
Yeah.
Murph.
You're funny, dude. Okay. Next.
All right. The egg.
Okay, don't make a mess, dude.
I'll try not to.
Okay. Will the egg sink or will the egg float?
Here we go.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness,
it
the
sank.
egg sank. And it's not even hard boiled.
No.
No, okay.
It sank.
We got one more thing to do, dude.
All right, let's try your paper boats.
Try my paper boat. Will the boat sink or will the boat float? That rhymes.
It floats.
Look, my boat floats.
Just like a boat should do.
Yeah. What's gonna float your boat, dude?
I wonder why some things sink and some things float.
Good question, and I know just the person animation to ask.
Google it.
Ah, mes amis, it is, how you say, so good to see you today. Thank you, Googlet.
Googlet, we have a question for you.
But of course, why do some things float and some things sink? I bet you think that whether an object floats or sinks depends on its weight. Well, that would be no. It does not depend on its weight. It depends on this thing called density. You see, everything is made up of this thing called molecules. And molecules are teeny tiny particles that can only be seen with the microscope. And some objects, they have molecules that are packed very close together, yeah. And others have the molecules that are packed very loosely. This is called density. And objects with tightly packed molecules are denser and sink, like the rock and the egg and the keys. But objects which are much more loosely packed molecules, they float, like the ping pong ball and the flower and the paper boats. So, voila! Now you understand, no?
Yes.
Au revoir, mes amis.
That was sure fun, Murph. I really like the way your boat floats in the water.
Oh, you like boats? You know, I like boats too. Do you remember my super smart friend who builds boats?
Sure I do. Mr. Clarity.
Mr. Matt Boat Builder Clarity. You know, hey, let's show our friends out there his latest boat.
Okay, check it out.
Oh, hey everybody, I am here today at Mitchell Neilson Elementary with my friend Mr. Clarity. Hi, Mr. Clarity.
Hi, Murph. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing great. I'm excited to be here. So, Mr. Clarity, what grade do you teach?
Murph, I teach 5th grade here at Mitchell Neilson Elementary School.
5th grade, right here. Wow.
Yes, I do.
Mr. Clarity, I have a little secret to tell you.
What?
You have a boat in your room.
Say it isn't so, Murph.
It isn't so. No, it is so. It is so. Yeah, dude, it's so.
You're-
My goodness. Why is there a boat in your room?
Well, Murph, I teach math and science, and I use my boat mostly to teach math to my students, my 5th graders.
There's a problem with your boat.
What is it?
There's a hole in your boat.
Oh, Murph, you...
Hey, there's a song like there's a hole in my boat, Mr. Clarity, Mr. Clarity. Yeah, but there's no bottom in your boat.
Yeah, you're very observant, Murph. We have not yet finished this boat this year, and we're working on it. In fact, probably within the next week and a half or 2, we will be putting the bottom of the boat in, and then very soon, my students will be finishing it so we can take it down to the river and test float it.
Wait. Newsflash, you mean that your kids actually get to help build this boat?
It's very true, absolutely. From start to finish.
Goodness. I gotta go to this school. This is so awesome. What do the kids learn?
Well, Murph, I teach the kids to budget with the boat. We use this boat to learn how to add and subtract and multiply and divide decimals.
Wow.
We learn how to add and subtract and multiply fractions.
Oh, fractions, yeah.
We learn all about geometric shapes, and sometimes we even do a little science about things that float and sink, all kinds of different things.
Oh, how fun. Can we get closer and look at the boat?
Absolutely, I'd love for you to look at the boat.
Okay, let's go. Oh, look, everybody. I am right here in a bottomless boat. This is so cool, Mr. Clarity.
I'm glad you like it.
So what's this pointy end of the boat called?
This part of the boat is called the bow of the boat. It's the front.
Bow, like bow.
Yes,
I am
bow.
bowing. Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
Sorry. Okay, and what's the other end called? It's wider.
That's called the stern.
Oh, stern. Are you pretty stern with the kids?
Only if I have to be.
Oh, yeah. That's what they all say. Yeah, okay. This is so fun, so fun. So now, what kind of wood is this?
This is 1/4 inch exterior grade plywood that I bought at one of the local stores here in town.
Oh, so you bought this. Did you all have a budget? Another B word.
Yes, we had a budget. I gave my students a budget. It had a list of supplies.
Right.
It had how many of each supply we needed and how much each supply costs. And they had to figure out how much that total was, and then Miss Newell only approved, that's our principal, only approved for a couple $100s for the first phase of our boat build. And the students had to find out if we had enough money. And we did.
We did. That's so cool. And they learned so much. Do they actually do the measuring and cutting and stuff like that?
Yeah, with the exception of a few cuts that take some special tools that I have to take at home because they're dangerous for kids.
Right.
We do all the cutting with hand saws, and we do all the shaping of the different pieces of wood with rasps and files. and we glue them together and screw them together, and the kids are involved in every step of that.
This is real hands-on learning.
Absolutely, Murph. This is real hands-on learning.
Oh, so the kids learn all about a budget and the math of adding and subtracting and things
Yep.
like that. But are there other math lessons that the kids learn?
Sure. Yeah, we every time we cut or measure a piece out of this boat, we identify what geometric shape it is. And all of these lessons fit into our 5th grade standards here at Mitchell Neilson, actually for the whole state. So.
Whoa, this is awesome. This is awesome. So I see you got some pieces of wood laying around over there on the table.
I do, yes.
What's going to happen with those?
Those are ribs for the boat. They help keep the boat.
Are we going to barbecue ribs? Barbecue ribs, barbecue ribs.
I like barbecued ribs, but
Yeah.
I don't think these would taste as good as your normal barbecue ribs. I'm sorry.
Okay. What are these ribs for?
They actually keep the shape of the boat, so as the boat is being built, and later on when we're floating it in the river or lake, the boat doesn't collapse.
Oh, so they're very important foundation pieces, right?
Very important foundation pieces, absolutely.
Okay, we got to have a good, strong foundation no matter what you're learning or doing or building, right?
Yes, we do.
Sure. Okay. So tell me a little bit about you, Mr. Clarity. Where are you from?
I'm originally from Michigan.
Michigan. That's the one that looks like a big old mitten, right?
It is. I'm originally from right here.
Oh, there in the mitten. Okay. And have you always been interested in boat building and boats?
Yes, ever since I was a boy. When I was younger, my uncle taught me how to sail in the Great Lakes.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And my family and I used to do some kayaking and canoeing.
Oh, wow. This is great. Yeah. So, Mr. Clarity, why did you choose this particular style of boat?
Well, my family and I love Murfreesboro, and we love the waterways here, and so we chose designs that would be suited just for our rivers and streams and lakes here in this area.
Wow, that's a great idea. What's this boat called?
This boat is called a bayou skiff, and it's built really for recreational boating or fishing in shallow waterways like our Stones River here.
Right.
And some of the lakes and ponds near here. It's perfect for that kind of activity.
It's called a skiff, not a skip.
Correct, a skiff.
Skiff. Okay, that's kind of a hard word. Okay, a skiff. And so that means it just goes in shallow water really good, huh?
Absolutely, and it's light. It's easy to put in the back of a truck or on a trailer and take with a couple people, take it down to the lake or the river, and you're off. Couple paddles, you're good.
Whoa. Okay, so now I have a question. Did you just dream up the design or how does it work?
Well, there are several ways you can research boat designs. In this particular one, I use the internet mostly. And I stumbled across a set of plans that I then purchased. And we're following those plans to build this style of boat.
Is that what I see on the back wall there?
It is. It's really important for the kids to understand the process of building and to kind of have that foundational piece. And so I put that up all year long.
You know, that's something that we should all do in life whenever we're starting any kind of project, right?
I agree. As teachers, we plan all kinds of things, and it takes a lot of effort to plan our lessons and where we want our kids to be at the end of the year, all kinds of stuff like that.
Oh, our teachers are absolutely the best. Oh, Mr. Clarity, thank you for letting us stop by and learn all about boat building.
You are very welcome, and thank you for coming.
You know what we say?
What?
We say, you the bunny.
You the bunny.
Yeah, I the bunny. Yeah. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay. Take it away, John.
B, the letter B. B, book. B, boat. B, bunny.
Hey, Murph. Welcome back to our workshop. Today we're going to put the bottom of the boat on. We're going to put some glue on. We're going to arrange the bottom. We're going to put some nails in and some screws. And you're going to watch my students work as they apply what they've learned in mathematics. So here we go.
Uppercase B, lowercase b, bees.
Oh, I'm so excited. Today, it's time to launch Mr. Clarity's boat. Oh, it's so exciting, and I get to ride in it, don't I, Mr. Clarity?
You sure do, Murph.
Oh, this is gonna be a hop, skip, and a jump right across the Stones River. Oh, tell me again all the exciting
Well, we learned about math.
Math, yeah.
And more math.
More math.
And more math.
More math.
And a little science.
Little science.
And now today it's all about having some fun.
Having some fun, that is awesome. Oh, this is a great hands-on learning opportunity for all the 5th graders at Mitchell Neilson, right?
Yes.
Right, are you ready to go?
I'm ready to go. Are you ready to go?
I'm so ready. Go, Murph! Yay! Oh, hey, everybody. We are here at the Stones River, right here in the Burrow with my new friend, Leonel. Hi, Leonel.
Hi.
Oh, this is so exciting. Tell us what's going on here today.
We're launching the new boat that we just now finished building.
You helped build the boat?
Yes.
Wow, what did you all do?
We put the wood where we would think it would go, and then we would screw it down.
Wow, that was fun. That was fun. Did you learn anything while you did this?
Yeah, it takes a long time, but you have to be patient to be able to try it out.
Yeah, well, all kinds of learning. We have to be patient while we learn, right? But then we come out with something wonderful like a brand new boat. Did you get to ride on the boat?
Yeah, I was the first one to get on it.
Oh, that is so cool. What was it like? Was it all wobbly or was it fun?
It was fun.
Fun, okay. Well, let's say safe boating to everybody. 1, 2, 3. Safe boating! Yay! Fun in the sun with Mr. Clarity's boat.
That man is making big footprints.
What? Mr. Clarity doesn't have big feet.
No, Murph, you don't understand. In this case, when I say big footprints, it doesn't mean that Mr. Clarity has big feet. It means that he has big ideas, and he's making a big mark on the mind of kids.
Oh, I get it now. He is an awesome teacher.
That's right, and teachers make big footprints.
You know who else makes big footprints?
Who?
Dinosaurs. Dinosaurs leave big footprints.
That's true, and I know just the man to tell us more about that.
Oh, really? Who?
Mr. Brown.
Yeah!
Check it out.
Oh, hi, everybody. I am here today with our friend, Mr. Allen Brown of the Earth Experience. Hi, Mr. Allen.
Hi, Murph. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing great. I just was so excited to come because I heard you had some really big footprints around here.
That's right. We have a cast of dinosaur footprints from Texas.
Whoa. What's a cast?
A cast is a copy. So it's not the original footprints, but the original footprints we left right where they were in Texas, and we make a mold of it, which is basically just pouring some rubber-like material onto it, and then once that hardens, we take that up, and then when we pour plastic onto the mold, it makes an exact copy of the original footprints.
Wow, an exact copy. And so that's what a cast is. And so tell us about your big footprints back here.
Well, we think this may be the biggest cast of dinosaur footprints that's ever been made. Whoa. Everybody before us would make smaller ones and then patch them all together, but we just decided to make one great big one. And there's about 30 footprints in that one cast.
Can you tell what kind of dinosaur might have made those footprints?
Well, we're not sure, but we think most of the footprints were made by a dinosaur called Acrocanthosaurus, which was a...
Acrocanthosaurus, big word.
Yeah, some of these dinosaurs have some pretty hard names.
Yeah, we're gonna have to come up with a nickname. What do you think, John?
Aki?
Aki, okay, I like it. Okay, so, and when did Aki live?
He lived about 75 to 80 million years ago, so a long time ago.
Long time ago, yeah. And you found these in Texas?
Yeah, there's the city of Glen Rose, Texas is actually known all over the world for being the place for having dinosaur tracks.
Wow, how come the footprints didn't just wash away so long ago?
Well, it was just the right kind of conditions. The ground was a little bit muddy, of a certain type of mud that would get hard when it got dry.
Right.
And so they walked around in the mud and left their footprints, and then it dried and got hard, and then it was covered by something soft, usually something like a silt or maybe a fine clay. And then when it hardened into rock, the silt could be pulled away a lot easier and the hard footprints would be left behind.
Ooh, that is kind of cool. Don't you think that's cool, John?
That's very cool, Murph.
Yeah, okay, so that may be the biggest mold of dinosaur footprints in the whole world. Now, what's this great big huge thing over here?
This is another cast, but this is a cast of dinosaur bones when they were still in the ground before we've excavated them. And it wasn't just one dinosaur. This is a pretty special thing because dinosaur skeletons are pretty rare, and this had 5 skeletons all in one spot.
Oh my goodness. You know, you talked about Texas. What about Tennessee? Did we have any dinosaur bones here in Tennessee?
Well, we don't really have dinosaurs from Tennessee. During the time of the dinosaurs, we were underwater, and we have animals like a mosasaur, which looked a little bit like a crocodile.
Oh, not good. What else did we have?
Well, during the Ice Age, we had animals like woolly mammoths and mastodons and saber-toothed cats.
Oh, that's exciting. Just like Ice Age the movie.
Yes.
We want to thank you for your time today, Mr. Allen, and teaching us a little bit about footprints in history. Yeah! Cool, John. We are having a super smart scientific summer day.
We are, Murph. It was really cool to see those footprints in the soil. And you know what? There's a lot of other things that are interesting about the soil. Would you like to learn some more?
Well, sure. Take it away, dude. Dude, I like that. Yeah. Oh, hi, everybody. I am excited to meet Mr. Bruce Gentry. He is the chairman of the what?
Rutherford County Soil Conservation District.
Conservation. That means that we take care of the soil and protect it? Is that what it means?
Correct.
Well, what's this big old thing behind us, Mr. Bruce?
Well, it's like a burrow. You see the tree up here? We're fixing to go underneath the tree.
Oh, wow. It's going to feel like home to me. Oh, I can't wait to check it out. Should we see the outside first?
Yes.
So I see there are a lot of pictures here, Mr. Bruce. What all is that?
Okay, these are pictures on the outside here. This tunnel is for young kids that go to like first grade, second grade, and kindergarten.
Right.
And it helps them to understand the different types of land. There's urban land, there's farmland, there's wasteland, there's swampland.
So many kinds of land.
But it's all land, and it's all intertwined, and one is dependent upon the other.
What are some great ways that we can help take care of the soil and the water?
Well, if you have good soil, you'll have good water.
Ooh.
If you keep soil covered where you don't have much runoff, you'll have clean water.
Oh, and what is runoff?
Well, it's when you have a big rain and the little streams don't take care of it and you have water just going everywhere.
Right. Sometimes we see that in the streets,
Yeah,
don't we?
that's the reason you always like to have grass or some kind of cover on the bare soil.
Oh, so the grass helps protect the soil.
Correct.
I thought it was just there for me to eat. Okay. Well, that's pretty cool. Okay, let's move around and see what else we got going on.
Okay.
Oh, Mr. Bruce, I see pictures of things that look like my neighborhood over there, like that big old storm drain. So it rains and then the water goes down that storm drain, and then what happens to it?
It just don't disappear. It goes into a nearby stream, probably some kind of recreational facility,
Right.
as a lake. So all water ends up in our creeks, rivers, and lakes.
Wow, I guess I never realized that before. I guess that's why it's so important to protect it.
Well, it's important to keep it as clean as we can.
Clean, and that will protect the soil, right?
That's right.
Okay. Can we go inside the tunnel?
Let's go.
Okay. Oh, Mr. Bruce, this tunnel is nice and dark and cozy like my burrow at home.
Well, Mr. Murph, you look what's beside your head, a worm.
Ah, a worm! Well, they're kind of yucky, aren't they?
Now, what are worms good for besides fish bait?
I don't know.
Worms are essential to good soil health.
Really?
If you've got a lot of worms in your soil, that means the soil will absorb water and it won't run off and absorb into the earth and help whatever's growing, the crops, the grass. Yeah.
Wow, so the worms kind of put little holes in the soil so that the water is absorbed, is that right?
Excellent, that's right.
Oh, that's so
Absolutely.
smart. That's pretty cool. Does it bring oxygen and air to the soil too?
Whatever's in the water, it goes into the soil. Oxygen, all the nutrients, the minerals that's in water, it goes into the soil.
That is so awesome. So now we know that when we see soil with worms, it's not yucky at all. It's healthy for the soil. That is pretty cool. Thank you so much for teaching us today about soil conservation.
Thank you for being here, Mr. Murph.
Okay, take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Wow, Murph, we've had a super smart scientific summer day today.
Yeah, and the day's not over yet. Why don't you make a paper boat and then we'll race them across the water over there?
Great idea. I hope I can remember how to fold it right.
Well, let me get you some paper.
Okay.
Oh, I see you got your paper due and we're all ready.
All right, here we go, Murph.
Yeah.
We're going to fold it in half
Oh,
like
we're
this.
gonna race boats. It's gonna be so fun.
It will be fun.
Yeah.
And then we fold it over here like this.
Yeah, so you folded it in half twice.
That's right. I folded it in half twice.
Right.
And then I'm going to unfold it.
Uh-huh.
And I've got two little flaps that come up here. So right at the top where it's folded together, I'm going to fold it like this.
Uh-huh. Oh, so you're folding it,
Make it a
down
triangle.
the crease
Yep.
on the half. Yeah, I
That's
see
right.
That. Uh-huh.
And then we're going to do the same thing right here.
Almost looks like an airplane now.
It almost does look like an airplane, Mark.
Right.
It really does. And now we're going to take this flap right here.
Uh-huh.
And we're going to fold it up.
Fold it up. Yeah.
Crease
Oh,
it
you know what?
really good.
That's looking good.
And we're going to flip it over and
Flip it
fold the
over.
other side of the little flap right here.
You know what? That
Yes,
kind of looks
Murph?
like a paper hat.
It does look like a paper hat, Murph. You're right. Let's see if I can get it to come back out a little bit. Look at there. How about that, Murph?
Yeah, I think you better keep working on the boat, dude. Okay.
All right.
So we got the paper hat part. Now there's more to do.
Now we're going to take this flap right here.
Take the
We got
flap.
these two little flaps here.
Don't
We're
give
gonna-
me any flap about that.
All
dude.
right, no flap about that.
Yeah,
Fold that over
I'm
like
so
that.
funny.
You are hilarious, Murph. And fold that one like that. We're going to do the same thing over here with these two edges. We're gonna
The cool
fold
thing is
this
we are
one over
providing a
here.
link with exact directions.
That is good because I'm not the best at giving directions on this.
Oh yeah, but we want all of our friends to go out and build some boats.
All right, so we got those two flaps done. Now we're going to take these two sides
Uh-huh.
and we're going to flatten it like this.
Oh, now we've got a diamond.
Now it makes a diamond. That's right.
Yeah.
And then we're going to take this and fold it up here to make another triangle.
Whoa.
Flip this over.
Origami.
Origami.
But we did this before origami was cool, didn't we?
That's right.
Okay.
All right, so now we've got three little triangles like that.
Uh-huh.
Now
Show
comes
them the three triangles.
now
One.
comes the tricky part.
Okay.
One, oh here. 1, 2, 3.
Good.
Now comes the tricky part. We're going to
Okay.
stick our fingers in here on the bottom like this.
Uh-huh.
We're going to start pulling this out a little bit. And then we got to take this part, and this is the part I always have to work on, is push that down like that.
Uh-huh.
And then we're going to take that up like that.
Oh my goodness. It's looking more and more like a boat, dude.
And we're going to mush those sides together. And look what we have here.
Ta-da!
And we have, what is this called? The front of the boat?
The bow.
And what is this called? The back of the boat?
The stern.
Good job, Murph.
Yeah.
And now we're going to pull that out just a little bit so it can sit up. And we have our boat.
And you know, you can draw pictures on it, put a little tiny flag on it, make it all kinds of cool.
That's right. You could even take stickers and decorate it.
Oh, that's a great idea. Hey, you know what I want to do now?
Well, let's race.
Let's race. But before we race, I tell you what, let's thank all the awesome people who have made our super smart scientific summer show so spectacular.
That's right. We had Mr. Clarity and all the kids over at Mitchell Neilson Elementary. They did an awesome job making that boat.
Awesome. And of course, the one and only Mr. Dinosaur Man.
Alan Brown.
Alan Brown, Dr. Alan Brown. Yeah, thanks so much. And of course, all the great people teaching us about soil conservation.
Yeah, they did a great job, Murph.
I want everybody out there to have a super smart scientific summer too.
That's right, Murph.
Yeah, and we're pretty cool too.
We are pretty cool.
I'm gonna beat you in the boat race.
Nah, we'll
Come
see,
on,
Murph.
dude, let's go,
Race
let's
is
go,
on.
let's go.
Let's go. All right, Murph.
Cool.
You ready for the first annual Murph Regatta?
Oh yeah. I am ready, dude. You know you're going down.
We'll see. I got a pretty fast boat.
Oh, I don't think so. Yeah, a little red guy over there is gonna beat you. I'm gonna name mine Little Red.
Little Red. That's a good one. I'm going to name mine Whitey.
Okay, are you ready?
Let's go.
Okay.
All
And 1, 2, 3, go! Come on, Little Red! Go, Little Red!
Oh, Red's pulling
Come on,
ahead.
Red. Pull
Red's pulling
There
ahead.
you go, there you
Red's
go.
pulling ahead.
Come on. Oh, look.
Come on,
Oh,
Whitey. Come on.
Got it, you got it.
Woo,
know,
you
look
are
at-
in the
look,
lead,
I'm
Murph.
going way ahead.
You're way ahead now.
Way ahead now.
Oh, Murph, I think you clearly won this one.
Yeah, I took this one, dude. Let us know how your own boat races go this summer on your super smart scientific summer. Okay, bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. We love you. We love you here at the Burrow. Remember to dream big and work hard, yeah, and all that good stuff. Okay,